Hello, this is William Jesus Gordado. This is my 2 to 5 minute video. I'm doing the Bachelor of Science Physics degree. However, I'm also a PhD student in maths. I'm actually replicating a program I've written in R or R Studio in Python. See if I can get the same outcome. So my interest in my specific degree, which I mean my PhD degree, is in Rainfall. In this tool, I want to see if I could, for example, ask a user for an input of a date, and they could see a map of rainfall across the world. So starting from the top, we can see that these are all the libraries or packages or modules that are used. So here's just some comments. So the way it works, I'll show you in a second. So usually you have to run the whole thing at once. Is I'll go down a bit. So there should be a dialog box that which asks you for a date between 1998 and 2019, and the reason because if you go to this specific website, you'll see there's only data for those years, and one of the limitations was it was very difficult for me due to my limited knowledge in Python in how to do complex conditional coding. For example, if somebody chooses, I don't know, the 32nd of February, so I hard coded in one day, which was Valentine's Day. So the user only has to put in the year. So what happens next is we get a file which is free hourly file, and then it's actually compressed into a daily file. So this is a file which is very rare, which is a BZ2 file format, which is it can only be read with GIS software. So these are my functions, and if you go to the website here, this is the details that are in the file. So it tells you the pixels, X pixels, Y pixels. However, they are actually latitudes and latitudes, and they're separated by 0.25 degrees, which in the equator is 8 by 8 kilometers. So what here does is, because it's actually in decimal format, you need to convert it into something that's actually understandable. So also because they're in pixel format, so you need to convert them into latitudes and longitudes. So that's what I have done here. So as you can see, I have the input is the year. However, I have hard coded in the month, the day, and the type of file, which is a free hourly file. Down here is where I have changed from pixel format to latitude longitude format, and the outcome should be a graph which you can hover over and see the rainfall across the world depending on how severe it is. Due to my limitations in GIS software in Python, I was not able to put in a map so you can see which rainfall corresponds to which area in the world. I know there's packages such as Folium or GeoBasis, however I did not have time to learn them in enough time, so I'll show you how it works. So just run the whole thing, and you'll get a dialog box and it'll ask you for a year. So I'm just going to put in 1998 and just give me a second. I have a couple of screens. So this is what you should get. So as you can see, one of my limitations is not being able to put in the map. And you can see the legend goes from 0 rainfall to 50 or above, and the darker it is, the more rainfall in that area. So and you can also see this dynamically changes as well, and is the total rainfall in millimeters across the planet. And I'll run this again for a different year. So my interest in this research topic is to see if it's increasing. So I'm going to do 2019. So I should get another one over here. As you can see, now the legend actually goes up to 100. And this dynamically changes as well, and the total rainfall. And you can see when you hover over it, there's latitude and longitude and precipitation. So what else do I need to address? So my video will actually be on YouTube, and the link will be in the PDF file, which I will send over. So that's pretty much it. Just give me a second.